Menu reader. Off. Press spacebar to toggle.
Alright. I need to move this frickin' mic over, probably. Need to move. Alright. That's better. Had the frickin' mic all stretched like all the way to my... I don't know how to explain it. Anyways. That guy looks like Tom Holland right off the bat. Boom. That looks like him in Uncharted. What's it? I need a different guy. Give me a different guy.
You can fully customize them if you want.
I know. I'm thinking, what's the most Jigglypuff looking dude?
Well, I want to get up there. Well, hello there.
I want the Rico Suave haircut.
Hold on. Okay, now you can. Right back.
Hell yeah, brother. But hey. Okay, well, not really sure.
Just like, girl, you got some hops. Very curious on how the common room stuff will play out.
Little Scar.
Weasley.
Oh wait, I didn't do hair color, bruh.
I get it even more.
Man's gonna have some white hair. Like some green eyebrows, that'd be hilarious. I'm not gonna do that, but I go with the white, I guess. Big unibrow.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Wait, is that supposed to be?
It
Oh,
was wonderful. A few cobwebs and some dust. I am indeed a student, but I could... I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be... It was wonderful. I believe I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Wow, just fucking two-bit that bitch.
you have to name your character. Shit, you have to name your character.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. I don't know what to name it. I was gonna put my name, but
I put Alex Baker.
did you?
Sure did.
Hmm. I'll be right back. I have a phone call, as you would imagine.
Yeah. Okay, talk to you in a bit. You still have the trash can in that little cubby? Where'd the book go? Man. Ed. I'm curious, but I also at the same time don't ring a but. Sam showed up at all? I had a dream last night that I was over there and she slithered out into the middle of the floor and you grabbed her. Your mac and cheese, dude? Hey! Come on, Miss Weasley. I can't run. Doesn't matter. Revealing this.
Sorry about that. Phone call came up, had to take it. All right.
Oh, you're back sooner than expected.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
It appears we are almost
Well,
ready
there's
to
stuff
depart.
I can click on. I gotta check it.
It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
What?
Oh.
Oh, Eleazar! George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
My dude's he already gave me suspicions. I'm gonna have to beat him up. I'm gonna
Yeah.
flex on him with my wand. Huh?
Not the same thing. Like, get to like, oh, this seems fucking odd. This isn't normally at Hogwarts.
I think there's a lot of issues with what's it called? The copywriting stuff for the music and stuff. I think because they've been talking about a lot of the streamers. I guess have been getting hit pretty hard with not necessarily bans, but stuff.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is
I don't like my
indeed.
dude's face now that
None
I
of the
created the
faculty has
character.
ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster
I think it's
asked if I
okay
could
until
get
he
our
talks.
new
Once he
student
talks,
up
I'm
to
just like,
speed a bit
eh.
before the term begins.
Well,
You can
you
change that.
couldn't have asked
Oh.
for a better mentor.
But you've
Yeah.
already passed that.
Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher,
Terrible
he's also
smile.
a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I
Uh-oh.
believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
Goblin metal.
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
We do.
Oh shit!
You're at the dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming either.
I mean, I figured something was gonna happen because you saw him flying underneath in the clouds, but I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
The key! Give me your hand!
Oh, that was anticlimactic. I was hoping to do some weird stuff in the air.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a
Wiggenweld.
second.
Now
What happened?
Poor George.
Somebody
I can't
wiggling
believe
his wand.
What the hell got into that damn thing?
Yep.
Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never.
Professor?
Would you pick Hufflepuff?
Sir?
No, I'm gonna have to.
I'm not sure.
I don't have to, but I told everybody. So
It was clearly a portkey.
a few of the guys at work pretty much getting it. Everybody was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this." And it was like the last one. They came to me last, and they're like, "Well, you want to play this because there's supposed to be possibly, I guess, like different storylines or different choices, possibly, but we don't know if it's based off of the houses or what it's based off of."
Well,
We've no idea who created this portkey.
So I said I sacrificed myself and said I would do it.
So you're doing Hufflepuff for real?
Yep.
Sweet.
I call it Jigglypuff. I was joking around earlier. I was like, I'm gonna be Jigglypuff. I think that's a fair name.
How far did
I'm
that
not even sure what all
portkey
their
take
fucking
us?
houses are. I know
Farther
there's
from London than the carriage travel.
Harry Potter one, the fucking
We're
Hufflepuff
somewhere in
one,
the Scottish Highlands.
Sir?
the Snake one, and then there's something else.
The portkey
Slytherin,
was meant
yeah,
to
and
lead
then
us there. I do.
Gryffindor, and
This
then what
has
was the
not
other
been
one?
The day either of us expected. But Miriam
Alex.
sent that portkey to George for a reason.
I forget.
And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind
Have you already started
indulging
it?
me,
Or no?
Just
I'd like
now.
to
I
have
mean,
a
I'm
look around.
Absolutely, sir.
just in, like, I guess what you would call
Let's
the
see if we can
tutorial.
find a path, however faded it may be.
sorry, I'm being a wizard.
Mind
Now
your
he's sad in
step.
the press.
I'll be back. My food's done.
Still might be a little too fast. We'll find out.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
It's Alavander.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
Ugh.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
I think I finally figured out why my computer was acting all stupid, just shutting off every so often.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a 600-watt power supply, like APC.
Uh-huh. Oh, the APC?
And the thing kept acting stupid. So I bought a new one, and when I start playing a game, that shit'll shoot up over 720 watts.
Oh, yeah.
So I was modding the APC.
Could have been, yeah. Dude, I got one that's like, it's 1,000 watts, but for whatever reason, I can't seem to figure out how to get it to work. Like, I had it hooked up at one point in time when my PC and stuff hooked into it, but it was just constantly drawing off of the battery and not running off of the plug, because it would just like, it'd be fine, then all of a sudden, like, I turned it on, it'd be fine for a while, then all of a sudden it'd be like beep, and it just fucking constantly beep and go off, and I'm like, what the hell? And then I'd have to like mess with it, and then it was like, I don't know, like after so many times of it happening over and over and over, because it would shut the computer down and stuff, I was just like, fuck it, I don't know how to figure it out. I got aggravated enough to where I was just like, I'll figure it out later. Or...
There's 2 different sets of plugs.
Huh?
There's 2 different sets of plugs on the back of it.
Oh no, I get that as far as the ones that, but there's the way that I figured that those should work essentially is you run off of like basic wall power until it dies. Once it dies, it runs off of the battery until the battery dies. But
yeah, but only whatever you plug into the battery side.
Right. Yeah, I got that. That's what I'm saying. My PC was plugged into the battery side, but for some reason it was like the battery was dying. I kept getting an alarm that was basically going off nonstop because it was like, and it only happened, like I could have the PC on for hours. So if I was watching videos and stuff like that, it's not a big deal. The moment I started gaming, like within an hour, it'd be on there just going crazy with alerts and just beeping and nonstop, like it was losing power. It was weird. I don't know. I figured I have software for it and stuff like that, but I figured I'd just mess with it at a later date, and I just haven't. But
Amazon had a deal on it
Than I'd expected.
where you can get 1,000 watts on it, and it was
Your one looks improving with every cast.
yeah.
Thank you, sir.
for like fucking for something for one like this, like 300, 400 bucks.
Oh yeah. I know they're not cheap.
And this one has a full digital display readout, tells you your wattage, tells you your battery power, tells you your AC power,
Yeah.
tells you how remaining.
Is it an APC brand or is it?
Yeah, it's APC brand.
Up there.
I swear to God, my fucking internet is so fucking trash, man.
Yeah, it's APC backups 1000 watt.
Nice. I have an APC. I think I have an 800 one laying around somewhere. I think it might be a 600. I don't know. I had it a while back. Wu-Tang gave it to me. They replaced the battery in it, and they were having problems. And they couldn't get it to work or something. Or then Wu-Tang replaced the battery in it. And then I don't know what happened. Somehow he ended up with it. I love how I'm just stuck in the fucking red and all I'm doing is dropping frames nonstop. That's awesome. Nothing I can do either.
We're close now, just ahead.
It's a pretty shitty picture, but
What?
Steady
it's not a
yourself.
picture.
Oh.
Reparo!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's more like it sits vertically.
Right. Yeah. I can't remember what the last one I bought. I caught on sale. Can't remember where I bought it. I think it was called a Power Spec or something. It wasn't an APC one, but.
Yeah, they had a sale on Amazon. These were cheaper than the cheap ones.
Why would someone do this?
It was what?
I suspect
It was
they
cheaper than
value
like
their
the normally
privacy.
cheap ones.
Oh yeah.
Portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
How long did it take you to download it?
About maybe 10-15 minutes max.
That enchanted crystallized stone again.
It's
What
70
for the
gigs.
blocker? What's
72.9.
this? Professor Fig.
Oh, mine said 69.8 or something, but
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
wonder. Racing. Apply settings.
No, you're about to run at like 4 frames per second.
I mean, I got everything turned on, ray tracing, everything yanked up the ultra, but I mean, the area I'm in's not really big, but I'm locked at 138.
They must have optimized this game pretty well then.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I'm in like a small confined area right now with like only 2 characters, so it's not like there's a lot to render either. So we'll see once I get out of here.
Like that Forsaken game I was playing.
Uh-huh.
Dude, that game's so horribly fucking optimized.
It can't
I don't
be.
care if you put that thing on low, dude. You're not getting over like 80 frames.
Yeah.
Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
That's crazy.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key.
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
All right.
This way, then.
Wow, chicka, bow, wow. Let's go.
after you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there?
Hundreds. In fact,
crap.
you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power.
I would trip the fuck out if I had to ride this goddamn thing to a vault.
You want to take a breath?
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Roll.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing. Like the glow you saw on the porky container? No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Oh, that was unique.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Holy crap. They managed to make the person that walks with you walk the same speed.
I see something up ahead.
Like one of the greatest things I've ever seen in a video game.
But on the floor.
Stand on it.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue?
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection's turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Expulso! Levioso! Deposo! Defendo! Confringo! Levioso!
Oh,
Expulso! Deposo! Confringo! Levioso! Deposo! Expulso! Defendo! Confringo! Levioso!
Lumos.
Stay close!
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. That's where they're leading me. No again. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Where's my health all down there? Stupefy! I can't help but think of Disturbed every time I hear him say stupefy.
Lumos.
Supposed to go. Fuckers. Oh, this way.
Revelio. Lumos.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the Which wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
I'll wand the shit out of this guy.
Perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to. Mr. Sorting Ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas Nigellus Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were
Cool. I picked the last name for my character to be the same as the fucking professor.
It seems the goblin
What a goofball.
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might.
I'm a doofus. Doofus.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes.
Ow.
A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions.
What do you mean?
Certain expectations.
I have no idea.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you?
I have no idea what I'm just picking random stuff because I don't know.
And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
All right, unfortunately, I'm gonna accept the Hufflepuff. I'm not happy. I'm not happy about it. Okay. Definitely not my first choice, but you know, since everybody has going the other route, we'll see. If it doesn't have anything to do with the story whatsoever, I'm gonna be mad as hell.
I think it doesn't matter what you choose.
Yes, Keegan.
Do the same shit.
Oh,
Do
and
what now?
one more thing. Due to the
I said I don't think it
unfortunate
matters what you
injury
choose,
on the
so I'm gonna
pitch
make
in
you
last
do the
spring's
same shit.
final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Probably a good possibility.
It's gonna matter for like the first 20 minutes of the
Enough!
game, and that's it.
It's not as though I've
They're supposed to be
banned
different
flying
endings.
altogether, but
Well,
don't tempt me.
You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff Common Room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the 2nd row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Like, it's different thing, it changes different things. It's not like story-wise it doesn't change anything. Certain experiences. Important to note that much of what you experience will be the same. Following, which is house colors. That will reflect your chosen house. Access to your common room location and a food. Dialogue that may reflect or that may reference your house. Doesn't really appear to be any inherent bonuses, perks, or exclusive. Essentially, it's saying it doesn't matter, I guess. So. Huh?
It's like any RPG. Like you play Elder Scrolls. You pick a fucking elf. You start off in a tree area. You get out of the tree area. It's the same fucking world as if you picked a barbarian. It's just the start area is a little bit different. FPS.
Oh, 3 FPS. That sounds like amazing gameplay right there.
Yeah, that's just preparing shaders.
Oh yeah. My fucking PC went into like freaking overload for that. Jumped up to like 90C in temps on the CPU, and I was like, yeah, it was A lot. Uh-oh.
So what were the choices? You got the Griffin dorks, the hula hoops, the fucking snaky people, and then what's the other one?
Ravenclaw. Bitch, I said open sesame.
I suppose some introductions
Why
are
is
in
my
order.
computer talking to me?
Don't know.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, Glumbumbles, Bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a Puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the Puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Huh?
For characters, they're like, these are the only ones you can choose from?
If you click on like one and then like you go into the next section, you can like change the faces and the skin tone and the hair colors and like all that stuff.
Alex,
What's up?
which one does it tell you, like, does it lay out all the houses, or do you have to basically what you choose in the conversation, it chooses this house for you?
No, you can, after you do the conversation stuff, you can pick whatever house you want.
Nice meeting
Oh,
you,
okay.
Arthur.
Because I was like,
Good luck finding that cat.
because it's giving me 4 options, you know, like daring, curiosity, loyalty, and ambition. I'm like, shit, I don't know which house goes with which one. So.
Think.
What's this?
I picked the one I picked the one that was a lot like exploring, and then it was I picked the loyalty because I figured it was gonna throw me in Hufflepuff if I did that. Sure as shit, it recommended that one. So.
Is everything all right?
Oh yes, I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle.
But it doesn't really matter from what I'm reading
I've been
online.
hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
What?
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet?
Yeah, I did. Like I said, even though it doesn't matter, I went ahead and chose it, so kind of regretting my choice, but that's okay. I'll roll with it. I don't really give a shit. Like I said, it doesn't really matter, so it's oh, I don't know. I don't think you can do anything now. Once you choose it, I think it's on, like it's done. But oh yeah. I'm really getting tired of this fucking internet, man.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique
Where the fuck did he go?
Joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind.
Can't tell when people
as
are
you'll
leaving.
be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
I was like, where the hell did he go?
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train
The funny thing is, I ended up
Do keep up.
creating my character, I just like chose a random last name, and the random last name that I chose was Black. So it's the same as the headmaster. I was like, really?
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
No, it was like I was just looking, like I was I was trying to come up with a name, and I just got online and just started like looking at random name generators and stuff, and like the first thing that popped up was, it was basically just my last name was changed. It was Jason, and then the last name was Black. But I was like, that's fine, screw it. I don't feel like, I hate creating names, so I was like, I'll work with that, that's fine. And then I saw the headmaster's name was fucking Black. I was like, oh. Yep. That's hilarious.
Clever, isn't it?
Say 5? Dude, that's nuts. How, I don't even know how that's possible. Like, I really don't understand how it's that bad, though, even for that matter. Like, I just don't understand. I mean, that PC's not that bad, but I mean, yeah, I don't know, I guess. Not sure. What's really close? Karen Manhater. You're so stupid. Oh God. Yep. Yes, you do. You have to do it. Do it. Experience.
Eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
You know, it's pretty funny. I have muted the Discord on my stream. First instances like that. I'm actually probably going to stop it here soon, though, because I keep dropping frames. It's been pissing me off, but yeah, I'm on streaming on YouTube. Not through the Discord. Yeah, it's doing it on YouTube at least allows it to look better. If I do it through YouTube, it's like 70 FPS, or it's like 30 frames per second, and it's usually blurry and shit. And I hate it, but it's enough to get an idea. Green goo flames represents flames you've discovered, including your okay. Library.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Really?
Always something happening
Nice.
here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Everybody that I talked, I say everybody that I talked to was just Hufflepuff, 100%. Like they're just basic.
And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost.
A couple of them was chasing a cat. Another one was petting an owl. Like, yeah.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls.
Ooh, what if we want to become a master of the dark
Is
arts?
required for those who aspire to become aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students'
I thought she said
education in
Professor
that regard.
Hellcat.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
I just want to do my own thing. Jesus.
Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
I'm still talking to my professor.
Invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today.
Did you talk to Professor Weasley after you went through the house and all that stuff, or?
And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Well, no, that's what I meant. I didn't know if everybody talks to her or if it was like somebody else other than her, so.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you.
Kind of.
Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
You can now track quests on the map. Okay, open the map. Oh, cool. Look at that. There's quests. Hey. I mean, I'm stuck in a fucking school and I can't go nowhere. So I'm not at the moment. I want to fuck with magical stuff. Jesus. Ah.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy
I'm gonna get my own wand,
He's an
motherfucker.
exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information.
Jesus
about
Christ.
our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Don't know how Natty manages.
Rumor has it there's...
What am I missing?
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
You're stupid. Yeah. That's...
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Oh.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth!
I think it's a Monster Energy drink. Oh, I can't jump over that. Wizardry is this? Be able to jump over the wall and glide. Wait a minute.
Revelio.
How do you fucking... I don't understand. I'm supposed to right now.
If I had to pick a favorite professor, I'd choose garlic. Underneath that.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
The hell if I wasn't tracking something, you crazy MFer. Oh. Doors are so weird. Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad. I had to turn down my mouse a little bit. So with ray tracing on, because like everything's jacked to ultra, once I got to like where I can run around and see a bunch of people, it's still about 100 FPS. Nah, man, I'm not talking at all, bitches. It's cool. I hate you guys. Heard something sparkly. Wait, I already did that. Let me see something here. Funny thing is, my performance. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
What are you up to now?
Lumos. Lumos.
We were merely musing on the state of affairs. I don't even find her interesting. She's a bore, a dreadful bore.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak Levioso. Good. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be
Protego.
Protego. Those things.
Let's just say
I do enjoy lively duels. When all the right students for this event.
Not bad for a beginner.
You give as good as you get.
Beat that
put you on
ass,
the spot,
homeboy.
And you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hackett. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
I had one of them little Slytherin bitches thinking he was gonna get up on me. I beat him up.
Great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is just...
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
I'd hate to face Professor Hackett in a duel.
Huh. Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Lumos.
Oh man, once you get into that area, it dips a lot.
You make a point! Leave me be!
The kitties. What? What happened? Oh. All right, I have to change. I have to throw some laundry in and stuff real quick, so it's gonna be just a momento here. I'm gonna go ahead and get that taken care of, and then I'll be right back. Why do you automatically assume I'm mad at the game? I mean, I was taking the shit and changing laundry. I just happened to have my headset on the whole time. But I had it muted. I had it muted here at the computer. I couldn't unmute it. All right.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Akio. That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, Accio, is this like gobs? That's it! happens to the best of us. Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Splendid!
Let us see this. That is how it's done. Brilliant. Here we go. There we go.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Don't lose your composure. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
What's this?
That's it.
Pick up. Concentrate, Natsai.
Not to worry.
Let us see this. I thought I had that. Quite impressive.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
I don't know why.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
All right, I beat that chick at the end, son.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio.
I almost had perfect on them all, but one of them rolled off of the freaking thing right at the end.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly.
I have no idea what you're even talking about.
How I felt when I first started.
The only thing I figured out, I'll say the only thing I figured out was one of the painting things, and that was it.
My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, We had left Uganda and were halfway around the world.
Oh,
at a
yeah.
new school in a new country.
Yeah.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Wagadu.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
I didn't hear a word you said. What? Oh. Follows your face. I don't know. Got it. What do I got? All right, get out of here. Get out of here.
Can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
You know, I'm noticing too. I'm noticing that you're locked at like 60 FPS. That yeah, you can go in and change that, or I mean, you should be able to unlock it to like 144 or 120 or whatever. I can't remember what your monitor is.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
What were you saying, Eli? Shopping cart, what? Oh, okay. Yeah.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
I can't imagine receiving a howler. And then the werewolves join the goblins in the
Goblins,
uprising.
werewolves!
I believe it takes a while. Like, I'm actually going, I think like there's a whole bunch of like small side quests that are like tutorials essentially, because like I'm still going through stuff too where it's like teaching you how to do this cast or that cast, and like, yeah.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Yeah.
Accio.
Well, there's if you, so I had one of the side people that I talked to when you first come out of like your main or whatever that place is called, your main room, common room, yeah. When I came out of that, there was one of the chicks that I talked to in there. She was standing to the right in front of the painting, and I went and talked to her. She said she was trying to figure it out, and she figured out if you do the lighting, the luminoso or whatever it is, it shows you like it does something. Well, I did it, and it shows you a different image, and then you're supposed to find where that image is. And then there was like a moth that I found, and you had to use the light on the fucking wand to drag it back over to the painting, and then like it's like an unlocking of sorts. But yeah. The only thing the one I'm trying to figure out now is the one with the statues. I don't know. Once it's over there, just turn off the Luminosa and it should just go right to the painting.
Lumos.
Yeah, Lumos. I thought it was Luminoso. It was Lumos, yeah. Yep. Oh. Okay, I figured that out. Okay. Have you seen the statues that where it looks like it's got like a guy holding a wand and he's got like a globe out in front of him? If you look at that one, I think towards the bottom, I would hit the Lumos, but it didn't do anything. It looked like there was some purple at the bottom, but I aimed at the fucking bottom and then I hit it with the, what's the other one? I can't think of these stupid fucking things. The Levioso. I hit it with Levioso and then it fucking disappeared and gave me a page. Yeah. I'm petting every cat because I'm wondering if it's like a thing. There's too many cats though. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm gonna turn my stream off because my internet's just tanking. I'm gonna turn this off. There's nobody in here anyways, but I'm turning it off because the internet's tanking. I don't know. I'm gonna try to play a little bit tonight. I'm not gonna be playing much more, but I'll be back on again tomorrow, and I'll probably get really into it over the weekend. So I know nobody's watching, but if somebody does decide to watch it at a later date, make sure to check in this weekend. And appreciate anybody who did stop in and take a look, and have a good day.